After more than 2 years, are you still worried about COVID-19?
Not near as much. It seems that you're able to move around a little more freely now, but common sense, I think, still helps. If you go into a location where you find it a little bit crowded, you can still use your mask and take the precautions that you feel are appropriate.
Absolutely.
Why?
I have at least 4 medical conditions, which makes me very high risk.
Not to the extent that I was before.
Yeah.
I'm less worried about it. I kind of feel now it's more of a
Just
bad cold, and let's live with it and get it over with.
Oh, I am still definitely worried about COVID-19.
Why?
Well, because all the numbers, it's out. Scientifically, it's a fact. Here in Saskatchewan, each week the numbers are a little higher than the week before.
No, I'm not worried about it. I know it's a thing and it's good to be protected and precautions, but I'm not letting it interrupt my life.
Yeah, me too. Since I had COVID, I don't know, I feel protected against it. So
I've never had it, but I'm not scared to get it. I don't want it, but if I get it, it is what it is now.
No, not particularly.
Why not?
It's just that it's, like they say, people aren't getting seriously sick from it, and during the pandemic, I was out chumming around with her. We were going out for walks and stuff, and as long as you're masked up and you're careful, everything seemed to be okay.
It just kind of became normal over time. So I see people, including me, just feel more comfortable talking about it and in general.
Oh yes, I am, yeah.
Why?
I think there are chances that there may be new variants coming in, and we may have to, struggle again. So yeah, a little bit worried, but hopeful as well that probably that's the end of it.
I think we got a high vaccination rate, and I think that it seems to be milder. The hospitalizations and the death rates are still going down, so I'm not as worried.
Okay, sure.
Well, we've long since figured out how to manage the worst effects of it. It's the variant that's going around now doesn't seem particularly serious compared to other things, and just like other viruses before it, we learned to manage.
I think I know so many people that have had it at this point that I'm not scared. I think it's easy to forget at the beginning that there was that legitimate fear of the unknown, and that everyone was just actually fearful of what was going to happen. So at this point, no, I think that fear is gone, and I'm triple vaccinated. It is what it is at this point. We got to move on and live our lives.
Because I heard many things and I read on internet many things about it, and it makes me worry and scare me like that. But I try to ignore it, but the media and things that has effect on us and make me worry about it.
At this point, no. I understand it's there, like the flu is and other colds, but I'm out there and going to events, and just finished a 3-day conference here in Ottawa, and we've been in the meeting rooms, and obviously there's some people with more concerns, but I'm fine at this point.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still roaming around, even flus with different types, and people just now are used to it, and nobody is even bothered.
What about you, sir? Are you still worried?
I won't say I'm worried, but like she says, it is still there. Just even during the pandemic, I'm not a worrier. I take precautions, and that's it.
No, I was kind of over it after the first wave. I think when we all went back to work in I think it was June, I was content. My wife was a nurse, and I was like, you know what? She was on the COVID floor, and I didn't get it. She didn't get it. I was like, if I would have got it by now.
I am always worried about COVID-19. I think COVID-19 is here to stay for a very long time, if not for life. I'm worried about it because I have health condition where my blood is not that great, and I have to control my blood every month. And my mom is a senior, and she has cancer, so we're always worried about taking my mom out and catching this COVID-19. Even though she's triple vaccinated, she's still afraid to go out.
I work in a school, and so I'm exposed to a lot of different people, and we are in the 6th wave, and people are still getting COVID. I got COVID myself,
And so, yeah, I do take care and I still wear my mask, sanitize and that. Until we know that there are no more incidences, then it'll be better. But until then, it's just a matter of taking care of yourself and watching out.
I choose to still wear the mask, and it's just an extra precaution. Am I overly concerned with COVID-19? I would say no. I mean, having been vaccinated, right, and most of the population's vaccinated, and for the rest of the planet, it's still a work in progress. But it's gonna take a lot of time before we get to where I guess we all want to be. I mean, we all want to be COVID-free.
Absolutely. As I say, I'm immunocompromised. I've just come off of breast cancer and treatment, and so I'm always very nervous. He actually asked, do we need to wear a mask? He says, or do we do what everybody else is doing? So we always have our masks with us. Of course you're concerned about it, but I don't think it's going to go away. I don't even think it's 3 or 4 or 5 years. I think it's always going to be here.